Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a weekly reading for Virgo from the 17th of April until the 23rd of April. So I'm going to shuffle your cards, and don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. There's also links in the description for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. So just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And your card is the Nine of Swords in the reversed position. I do sense there's been a lot of frustrations around you and also a lot of challenges. Okay, and it could well be that you've been up late at night with worries and fears around one situation in particular. However, the card is in the reverse position, so it's given me this sense of relief or this release. And I sense strongly that things are going to come to a head or some kind of conclusion. So there's going to be some kind of closure or opening. Because at the moment, it does seem that you're kind of sort of stuck in the middle. You feel damned if you do, damned if you don't. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. But quite clearly, there's an opening coming up or some kind of closure. Things are going to change, put it that way, okay? Things have been too much the same for far, far too long, and you've been feeling like you've been banging your head against a brick wall and getting nowhere fast, okay? It's like the same thing, you know, day after day, week after week, month after month, and even year after year. It's just been stagnation, but there's an opening coming up for you around this time. Things are coming to a head. Yes, it will be a struggle. I mean, the crossing card here is shown by the Seven of Wands. You know, it is throwing up all these challenges around you. You have decided to move away from this situation or deal with the situation in a different way. And it is throwing up all these challenges and all these frustrations, okay? But if you look at the card, it shows you holding this big stick. There's smaller sticks in the ground, okay? So it does show you are going to get on top of this situation. You are going to work your way through. You know, sometimes you feel like you're going backwards, okay, but it's like taking one step back to leap two steps forward, okay, or like putting back like this elastic band and then letting go and then, you know, and then just projecting yourself forward. So in the past, coming to the present, I've got the Page of Pentacles here. So quite clearly shows that you've started recently actually to take control of this situation. So it could well be there's been people around you or the situation it's been controlling you, okay, but there's some kind of turnaround here, okay, where you're starting to take back control. It does take time, you know, and it is bit by bit, and as I said, you know, sometimes you take one step back to leap two steps forward, okay, but I'm also sensing there's a lot of work which you've been doing on yourself as well. You're feeling a whole lot more secure, more stable within yourself, and this work is going to carry on, okay, and then it will start showing up on the outside as well. But there is some kind of delay between the inside and the outside, but it is inside out. So as you work in yourself, it will then start to show up on the outside in the coming weeks and months, okay. There's also something here about improvements around a money situation. There's some news, so it could be around work, business, or receiving some money you've been waiting on. So I'm looking forward, and I've got the Six of Swords here, okay? So quite clearly shows you moving from a turbulent time to something much more settled, okay? I mean, there are some swords in the boat, so it is you working through some issues. It will throw up some stuff. It's very much about working on your mind, okay? So what's been holding you back, you'll actually find like an answer. You'll like find the key to like open this door which has been shut, okay, so you're going to gain the answers you've been asking for, and it could well be you've been asking the universe, the angels, the spiritual plane, like for all these answers, okay, and you will get them. You will get the key which you need to open the door so that you can move forward. There's also something here about something's going to be revealed in the coming days, and it's going to leave you in no doubt that it's time to let go and move forward from this situation. And it could be a whole can of worms or something comes out of the woodwork. But the positive side of it is that you come to realise within yourself that you can't go back. It's dead and buried. It's time to let go. There's also a holiday or trip coming up for you by June as well. The gold card is showing, yeah, I mean, I've got the Three of Cups in the reverse position. It quite clearly shows there's been a lot of upset. There might have been a recent passing which is causing you a lot of distress and a lot of upset and a lot of tears, or perhaps around a relationship situation which didn't work out in the way which you wished. Okay, you're wanting to move forward from this situation, okay, I mean, you'll never forget, but you can move forward in a way and you can build on things then for yourself, okay. But I do sense you need to let go of something quite toxic here. Subconsciously, I've got, I mean, as I said earlier, I mean, I've got the Ten of Cups, which is emotional happiness, okay. It may not seem like that on the outside, but you've been working on yourself, okay. You've been finding more security within yourself, and then it will start to show up on the outside. It's also like this self-love as well, and the more you love yourself, the more you're going to find love on the outside. And it's on its way. You know, you're working really well on yourself. You're having a good declutter, you know, within yourself and also on the outside as well. And better things are shown ahead for you, okay? I mean, this decluttering, it's a bit like being on this road and it's going towards this beautiful place, which is what you'll want, you know, which is your emotional happiness, the security. But along the way, there's all these twigs, all these branches. Where in the past you would have went back, you know, it's like you clear these twigs, these branches, okay? And then you move forward towards what you want. The advice here is shown by the Lovers card, okay? You must make a choice here, okay? There's no two ways about it, okay? If you don't make a choice, then you're just going to be stuck where you are. So the choice really is that, do you deal with the situation differently, or do you just move away from the situation? And the feeling here is to move away from the situation, start something fresh. It could well be around matters of the heart or around a love situation. Yeah, I mean, on the outside, I've got the Seven of Swords reversed, which is you moving away from something. Could well have been a lot of cheating in the past. There could well be some trust issues. It's also sometimes known as a thief card. I mean, this one is also known as a, well, I mean, it can be a love triangle card as well. So it could well be there's been a third person involved somewhere, someone who's been interfering. And it's just moving right away from that energy and then towards something much more positive. I mean, your hopes and your fears are shown by the Hanged Man reversed, so you may fear that you're going to remain stuck, nothing's going to change, but quite clearly here with the Hanged Man reversed, it shows you changing direction here. Okay, it shows you will make a sacrifice, okay, you are going to let go and move forward once and for all. Then the outcome card is the Judgment card. I say it's very positive, it's about things opening up, okay, things have been stagnated for far too long, okay, it's kept you trapped, you know, nothing's changed for months or even years here, okay, but quite clearly with this action which you take, this letting go and moving forward, then things are going to start opening up for you. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. There's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. Thank you.